gotta wake up and realize that
Hey, how you doing out there? It's your boy Chris Harris here at Open Doors. We're back once again with another great topic, with another great episode. I'm so grateful that you took the time to check out this podcast, to check out this episode, and I know we're going to have a great time discussing the topic that I have today. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to connect with me on Instagram, YoungKing1982. All right, let's get started. I have this topic that I wanted to discuss for a while, maybe about a month ago, and I've been holding it. I went on vacation, and now I'm back, and I want to discuss a topic about the aftermath of a lie. That's what I'm going to call it today. The aftermath of a lie. I have this video that I want to play for you, and the video is about the young lady. If you remember, let me test your memory. 2006, there was a Duke rape case where a lady who was an exotic dancer was accusing lacrosse players at Duke of raping her. It was a national story, a national firestorm. And now the young lady, years later, has come out and said that she lied. So I want to play this quick video, and then we're going to come back and talk about the aftermath of a lie. Let me play the video for you.
No one deserves to be sexually assaulted.
Nearly 20 years after Crystal Mangum falsely accused 3 Duke lacrosse players of raping her at a party, the former exotic dancer is now admitting publicly for the first time that she fabricated the story.
I testified falsely against them by saying that they raped me when they didn't, and that was wrong.
Mangum, now 46, making that admission on the Let's Talk with Kat podcast from a North Carolina prison where she is serving time for fatally stabbing her boyfriend in 2011.
I betrayed the trust of a lot of other people who believed in me.
In 2006, Mangum told police she was sexually assaulted by 3 men, Colin Finnerty, Reed Seligman, and David Evans, in a bathroom at a Duke lacrosse team party where she had been hired to perform. The blockbuster allegations igniting a national firestorm about race, class, and privilege on college campuses.
I think they might get away with it just because they have money.
Every member of the Duke University lacrosse team is innocent. You have all been told some fantastic lies.
The charges were ultimately dropped after no DNA, witness, or other evidence was found to back up Mangum's story. The players reached an undisclosed settlement with Duke University in 2007.
I hope that they can forgive me.
Colin Finnerty telling NBC News, "I hope this time in jail makes her think about what the consequences are for her actions." Liz Kreutz, NBC News.
Just think about the impact of that experience on those boys, and now to hear from her now, it's been life-changing for all of them.
Absolutely. Hard to believe it's been so long. Yeah. 2006.
Hey, thanks for watching.
And you know what's so, you saw the video there. You know what's so crazy about this story? I remember this story, like I said, 2006 when it came out, and the firestorm, the debate on race that happened. You know, it was a national story, and you saw the young lady in the video. One lady they were interviewing, she would say, "Well, I think they're going to get away with it because they have money." And the sad part about this whole situation is that it was a lie, right? But there is a victim out there who something heinous happened to them, but now you second guess people. You see what I'm saying? Like now when you see stories like this, you don't believe every story that you hear, you know, because someone, you know, lied about it. And that's what I want to talk about, the aftermath of a lie. 2006, this lady, you know, she accuses these Duke lacrosse players of rape. Now, the case was ultimately dismissed in 2007, but it was dismissed because there wasn't enough evidence to convict the Duke players. It wasn't a drop case because somebody came out and said that she lied. You see what I'm saying? So there was still this public opinion out there that probably these men were guilty. The aftermath of a lie. A lie affected these men. You know, in this case, I remember they had to cancel the lacrosse season. These men probably, these young guys at the time probably are there on scholarship, playing lacrosse, getting their education. They went to Duke. And it's not just these three who were on trial, the entire team. Their season was suspended. I remember the head coach got fired. And just all the different things that went on within that year because of this situation. I was even reading as I was preparing for this episode, some of the faculty, when this story came out and when it hit the news, the national news, the local news, people formed their opinion. That's why it's better to not form an opinion until you get the facts. But people form so many opinions, and I was reading different articles, and they were saying, even the faculty, that one of the lacrosse players had put in a complaint and I believe sued the school because one of the faculty members, they were claiming, changed their grade because of this whole situation, because of this backlash, because of their opinion on these men on a lacrosse team. But at the end of the day, it was a lie. Now I know these men, they in their families, the charges were dropped, but think about their reputation. Like I said, that the charges were dropped in 2007, but nothing came out until now or recently in the end of 2024, December 2024, where this alleged victim said, you know what, I lied. So even though the charges are dropped, a lot of people probably thought, like this young lady who was in the video, oh, they're probably going to get off just because they have money, but they're guilty. There was always this guilt probably associated around these young men when they didn't do anything. And probably the looks and probably the tarnished reputation that was theirs because of these allegations, the things they had to go through, the things they had to hear, the doors that probably were closed in their face because of these allegations. This is what a lie would do. The aftermath of a lie. It was all a lie. And that's what I want to talk about today, because these lies happen, not just in this case, but it happens a lot. And people don't understand the aftermath. People don't understand that it's a deadly game. Now, right now, I'm recording this in January 2025. And next month is Black History Month. And as I'm recording this, one of the stories that I think about is the story of Emmett Till, where a lie cost a young teenager his life. The lie of a white woman who said that Emmett Till was whistling at her and flirting with her. Well, it wasn't true. A lie had deadly consequences because it cost a teenage Black boy his life. Now you might say that's the extreme, but I just want you to know that a lie can have consequences. The aftermath of a lie. It happens every day. People lie and it gets people in trouble. You have no idea the ramifications of these lies. This happened in 2006. But now the alleged victim comes out in 2024 and said, oh, I lied. You think? But what about from 2006 to now? What these men had to go through. The assumed guilt that was probably floating around these men when they said, hey, I didn't do anything. But people have formed their own opinion. The aftermath of a lie is detrimental. It's detrimental that this person will lie like this. Now, looking at where this lady is today, and I was reading her story, she had some problems. She has some problems, and I pray that she's getting the help that she needs. I know right now she's in prison for second-degree murder for killing her boyfriend at the time in 2013. But just looking at her life and the different stories about her life, she was a woman or a young lady at the time who needed help, and she never got the help that she needed, and where it got her is in prison. And like I said, I pray that she's getting the help that she needs. And whether they say hurt people, right? Hurt people. This lady who was hurt, who was going through her own struggles, cause hurt for other people by lying on them. So she's in prison now, and I pray that she will get the help. And I believe that she is, because in prison, I believe that she's had this, what I'll say, this come to Jesus moment where she said, you know what I did was wrong. Let me confess. And I pray that they'll forgive me. And I hope they will. I hope they will forgive her for what she did to them. But it's just the aftermath of it, the aftermath of it, because that's one scenario. But other scenarios, I brought up Emma Till, but there are other scenarios out there that you probably have, or you probably seen, where a lie has caused someone deep problems. I mean, you're messing with someone's life a lot of times when you lie like that. There's a story that I want to tell you, and I don't want to put any names to it or anything like that. But the reason I want to tell this story, because I know firsthand that a lie, the potential it can have, me and my family, and like I said, I won't put any names out there, but me and my family, we were trying to help a young lady, a friend of the family, a friend of one of our children, help her get on her feet, and got to know this young lady, and was trying to help this young lady. And all of a sudden she started, after we brought her in our house and we were trying to help her, she started making different accusations. Not accusations like someone took my hair comb or someone took my flat iron, but accusations of abuse and accusations that were serious. Like I said, I don't want to go into too many details, but accusations that could have caused people serious problems. And it wasn't to just one of my family members, but it was basically to the majority of my family members. And as I began to investigate and look into it and learn more about this young lady's history, she's made accusations to a lot of people. She's made accusations about her family, her dad, her mom, her brother. Serious accusations of abuse, accusation of molestation, accusations of theft, different accusations that could have cost somebody their life. You see what I'm saying? It's serious, and I told her that it's serious that you don't do these things because you're playing with someone's life. And it's all it is a lie. And I told her that, oh, you need help. Just like this lady needed help, this young lady needs help. And I pray that she also gets the help that she needs. But these accusations were pretty much turning my family upside down. And it was all a lie. And that's my family, but I've seen other stories, other situations where maybe a lady gets mad at a guy. And because she's mad that he left her and he moved on, she begins to lie and make accusations against him. I've seen guys do the same thing, so I'm not picking on any gender, but I'm just saying that I've seen different scenarios where these lies can ruin someone's life. And that's what it is. It's just a lie. It's a lie. So I'm looking at this case, right? The backlash of this case, the national attention, the years that these young men at the time were facing. Now, thank God the charges were dropped because they didn't have enough evidence. Even the prosecuting attorney got disbarred because the prosecuting attorney was withholding evidence in the case. A crazy case. But now, almost 20 years later, she comes out and said it's a lie. Now, she's in prison now, so she's paying her debt to society now for something that she did. And I pray that she gets the help that she needs. But this is the question I wanted to ask you. Do you believe that when someone lies to this magnitude, where charges are being faced by someone who's innocent, do you believe that the person, when they're caught in a lie, do you believe that that person should face the same charges of the accused? So let's say, for example, someone lies on a man that, a lady lies on a man that he raped me, and he's facing 25 years in prison. And it comes out that she was lying. Do you believe that this woman, this person who lied, should now face the 25 years because of her lie? I would love to hear your opinion on that. Now, I don't know if she should face that 25 years, but there should be some charges that she faced because you lied on someone, that someone could have went to jail for 25 years. Someone could have went to jail for a long part of their life. You basically were ruining somebody's life on a lie. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. But this is the aftermath of a lie. You lie to someone. What if you lie to say, "Oh, this man touched me," and your brother or your boyfriend goes and gets a pistol and goes and shoots that man when he never even touched you? I'm giving different scenarios because this is what lies do. This is what lies do. All through history, you see these lies cause so much damage. The aftermath of a lie. I'm looking at this case and I said, man, this was 2006. Now it's 2024. Now she's saying, now I know, like I said, I know now that she's probably, maybe she found the Lord, in prison and she's reflecting on the dirt that she's did. And I commend her for that. But wow, 2006 to now 2024, that's a long time to finally come out. Like I said, for them, the charges were dropped, but what if they had got convicted of it? What if they had got convicted? What if they had, I think at the end of the day, they left that particular school, Duke, and they went to other schools. I think these men are doing okay. I was reading different stories about their life afterwards, but it doesn't always work out like that. What if they had lost their scholarships? No school would want to touch them, want to deal with them because of that black cloud hanging over their head, which was ultimately a lie. What should be the ramification for someone who is found out to lie? What do you think? What do you think? Talk to me. I would love to hear your opinion on the topic. That's all I have for the day. But again, I would love to hear your opinion on this topic. Should the person who lies get the same potential punishment of the accused? Talk to me. Before I get out of here, I want to give a shout out to the Dream Team, Blessed Dreams Production, my boy Alfred, Eyes Have Not Seen, my sister Marilyn, and to the next time another episode here at Open Door drops. Be blessed. Talk to you soon.
Don't ever take nothing for granted, man. Hey, you gotta wake up and realize it all.